Howdy. Howdy, partner. Texas Wrangler. All right, my loves. How are you? Welcome, Ascended Stars with Zen. We are here today by the power of God, the Almighty. We meet. It's called Fate and Destiny. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what we're going to do. I already have everything laid out. And man, I hope you guys are doing good. Things are going well. Thank you for checking in on me. Just kidding. God, I don't know where to start here. All right, let's get with the... I want to go straight for tarot, I guess. I was going to challenge myself today. Yeah, we're going to go with the reversible. How do you call this? Can't remember. I don't know. I'm just going to give you the message, okay? Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. And if I say he or she, you can interchange those masculine, feminine, because a physical male can have feminine energy. We all have feminine and negative energy. Look, as I speak of, bam. Number 15. We're going to call him Roman number 15. Spirit. Let's get into it. 222. Oh, wow. 222 is strong. That was significant. Okay, so in the past, there was decision making that you made that led you to balance yourself. Okay? But now you're moving forward because you've worked hard. Yeah, look what's popping out. And the Emperor, you made the right decisions for your life after having fallen down on your face a couple times, perhaps. But now you worked hard and you got yourself out the mud. And you know, you could be a Lotus, you could have a lot, you know, Scorpio and Capricorn, Pluto and Saturn were buddies. You know, they were messing around in the back alley a couple times of the hospital, of the, you know, the alleys of the retail places, things like that. So there's been a lot of chiseling and work done here. Patterns that shaped the man, because those come from the generation before you. And here's the Emperor in charge. Now you are here you are making these decisions, the person you are today, moving forward with a gallop, a momentum, a strive. So we're gonna get into this, my loves. We're gonna do a whole like picky. Oh, 10 of cups. Oh, nice. Nice, my loves. Look at this. Open-hearted, healing, accepting of each other, love. Okay, everybody wants that touch. I just feel like I can't wait to touch you. Like I want to touch you. Like we don't even need. Yeah, we just need to. Who's this? This is the King of Cups. I am so glad I got this deck. This is beautiful. The King of Cups. Okay, so Deep Mist. That makes sense. The name of that song was Deep Mist. So this King of Cups is in the dark. He doesn't say anything. He hides his feelings, and he keeps his feelings well in control. And he's like a wonderful cave that you can go to, and there's a water in the cave. Like it's like, you know, can you see it? It's beautiful energy. Well, obviously the one person who's here can see it. The Empress. So they're seeing you from the behind here. You're not around. You're at peace. This person is going through a lot of emotional turmoil. but they're not showing anyone. They're hiding it well. They might be reflecting. Interesting energy. 10 of Cups. Oh my God. There seems to be two different energies here. Okay. We have the Empress. Another 2 energy. I almost feel definitely. You were under judgment. Somebody put a heavy burden on you. Could have to do with your car. There could be, you could have dark hair. You could be African American. Or this man chose African American woman instead of you. Put you in a heavy burden. This is a King of Swords energy. And now they are in a 10 of Swords. You guys are in no contact. This person's in your energy now, again. And it has to do with a car. Divine timing. Oh, you saw that? I'm telling you, there is paranormal activity going on right now. So they're trying to be around you. No, honey. This is so clear, and I'm so glad I picked this deck. This person does not have the spiritual protection that they rely on. This person turned away from spirit. And hold on, something is going on. Feels like somebody is here. So we're going to call on Archangel Michael because I'm alone in the room as far as I know. But you have a lot of people watching you, even spirit. And then like you have the other side of spirit spying on you. So you have people, there's people watching you, which you don't mind, but then there's people spying on you, intruding on you. I don't know, it's weird energy. I can't really explain it. Alright, we're going to ask Archangel Michael to please come in, protect this reading. I know the messages don't want to be out, but we can get out whatever Archangel Michael allows us to get out when he puts a hedge of angels around us and their angel wings are protecting us. Then we can go ahead and move forward with this reading, and spirit can reveal. Maybe spirit doesn't like this music. M. DuPont. Okay, sway. Uh-oh, now we got a commercial. All right, don't worry about that. Spirit says don't worry about it. So this is about, like, this is like Star Wars, you know, the sabers or whatever you call them. Oh, let me put this here. It is smoking. And open a little bit so it gets out. Ooh, it's getting out. Nice. All right. So you were put under a lot of emotional turmoil. This individual, this King of Swords, they were emotionally unavailable. You might have been living some, I was going to say you might have been living some trauma, but it sounds like you were pretty de-downed, you know. So this person gave it to you strong and long, it looks like. So you were happy with that at the time. But this person kept not, like, wanted you in a low position, like in a very sexual position. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, you were like their sexual bunny, okay, little playmate. Look at that! Oh my God, look at that! And then there they are, like you were at their beck and call. Yes, master. And they had a spirit influencing you. Here's the Emperor. This was an evil Emperor because this is the reversed. He might have used fire, a bomb fire. He might have worked with fire. He might have been a cook, or something where maybe even are you getting electrician. He came in as if he had a cup for you. Okay, so sorry I didn't show you this, but that's the Emperor. Okay, so he was an upside down Emperor. He was not the correct Emperor for you. Now, he tried to pretend that he was going to offer you something, but he used his magic to make the wheel turn in his favor. Damn, these images. To make the wheel turn in his favor. You see, he belonged to a town not near where you were. He was outside of that town. So he would go back and forth. And Seven of Wands, God, man, he put you in a very tough position where you thought that you could work it out with him, but actually this person ended up leaving and was cold, and they might have just left like a thief in the night, in the middle of the night, and you didn't know what happened. You got illuminated, but then you saw that this was part of your childhood issue, that you needed to heal more of your inner child. And you were very angry about this. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. You were very angry and aggressive about this. It brought out the savage in you. And this is what this person wanted. They left this horrible, bad taste in your mouth. And this was because you had father issues. You had a distorted you had an image of a distorted masculine. Okay? The father that you had was distorted. He was not a very healthy masculine. All right? You may love him. He might have been brilliant and smart, loving and caring, more so than your own mother, but he was damaged. All right? And he gave you a bad example. Now you have healed and you have love coming in. And this is very strong now because you've balanced everything. Yes. Okay, and you're still doing this balancing act, and we're in the month of August, and that's the 8th infinity sign. So your strength to be able to look down the throat of a lion, you have a lot of this is kind of what happened to me today. Everybody was scared of this homeless person rummaging through the garbage. I often talk about our homeless situation here, and I'm the kind of person I was like, he was ruffling feathers, but I'm like, he's harmless. But see, the thing is, I'm at the ability in my gifts where I can see the demons even inside. I mean, I have a great backyard to practice this, but I can see the demons in the homeless, and I can see what kind of demons, and I can see all that. It's not a fun thing, but I can see it. So I feel like my empaths, my star seeds, my beautiful people, my angels, you guys are like angels here. You can go up to people who are like, you guys are very sensitive with animals, with people who are hurting, okay? And so a lion would be so strong that he's hiding, that he's hurting, but you could see through past people, and you could see that if they're in pain or not, and you could see if it's even like, you might have medical knowledge, you might have you know, very specific knowledge, okay? Maybe medical, spiritual, whatever it is, you got it, okay? You get the downloads. And this also, I'll tell you, funny enough, came from your father, okay? So the problem was the father and the solution was the father. Or he could be on the other side helping you out because he wants you to be happy. He wants his beautiful daughter, child, to be happy. God is your father. He wants, and this is the number 12 together, which is also spiritual, interesting enough. I don't think if you could see it, but so you, oh shit, the Empress just fell down. No, the star fell down. Yeah, you're still the star because you keep getting up over and over. Back up, baby. Back it up. Complacent. You're not someone who stays complacent for very long. You keep going. You balance yourself off because people are trying to slow you down. And they put you under effing judgment. They put you under judgment. Okay, so judgment was called upon you. Yeah, hell, this is what's going down. Order in the court. Order in the spiritual court. They put you under judgment. Bam. You're the High Priestess. You're the damn star, baby. And this is a whole, like, somebody saw who you were. And they wanted to swap, right? That this could be swapping too. They're still trying, okay? I mean, this is not never ending. I mean, I'm telling you, this is what's going on. Okay. Let's get into some of the clarity. Tell me about, reverse. I didn't mean to have that reverse. The reversal deck, the vice versa deck. That's okay, Hans. This is called the vice versa deck. Just a heads up on that. Let's look at this. See, you're not, I was confused. See, these look so much alike. The Empress and the Star, you are one and the same. Like you can be the Empress or you can be the Star. Or, damn, you're beautiful here. Or you can be the High Priestess. Oh, but this is a High Priestess in reverse. So let's put this woman somewhere else. She doesn't belong here. You have the Star in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. That makes more sense. And the Empress. And that's the heavy burden. So there's a fucking High Priestess here. Who wants to put, who's been trying to put a heavy burden on you, darling. They're passionate about it. And they're all trying to make you confused and like, what do I do? What do I do? You know, when you perfectly know what to do, you're very centered at home. They want to stop this union is why. And this is somebody who is a star, but they sold their soul and shit. That's what that is, okay? I gave you the wrong meaning. I mean, it was this kind of the same, but it's not. All right, this is nuts. Six of Pentacles. See, Spirit is, we have to be patient, right? Spirit wants to give to you, okay? And this is coming from the maternal side. So, Dad, on the father side, something happened where the lineage is effed up. This is an emperor who is a drug dealer, who does things underhanded, who doesn't pay his taxes, who abuses, who's dominating, and a control freak. Oh my God. This could be an emperor who looks calm, cool, and collected, okay? And his emotions are all, this could be an element of water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I think this is the person who's coming in. and you have this beautiful softness to you, and you passed the judgment, you passed the initiation. Okay, the initiation might have been the judgment, like somebody came in and put you under judgment, which was unnecessary because you had already done the work. And these are my high priestesses, but that's an evil high priestess who doesn't even know how to wipe her ass because her nails are so long. Yeah, this reminds me very karmic-y person. This is someone, like, when they're feeling low, they'll go into the spa and they'll just have like 5 to 3 people just all working on them at the same time. It's really freaky. It's really freaky to see. But I mean, for me, as a, like, why would I want like 5 people as if they're a movie star, but they're not. They're going in there getting their maintenance. Okay, so that involves, you know, a pedicurist, a manicurist, all at the same time, like just going at it. Like, it's weird. I don't know what this energy is I'm getting, but this is somebody very fake. They have very fake things. Okay, they're not authentic. They can't be rolling out of the. I mean, you could call this person at midnight and they do stuff, but, you know, help you out, but they wouldn't, like, I don't know, it seems like they wouldn't go to the store without being totally made up. But that could be said about a lot of women, most women. Is this why? This could be somebody who's transgender. Is what Spirit's trying to tell me. I think that's what they're trying to say. It could be. So they learned their gifts from maybe in the family, like it's a cultural family thing. Or it could be a woman in a very masculine energy. You know, like they do masculine things with wearing a lot of pink, hot pink. They don't have a deep voice. They might have a little skinny voice like that. You know, they might have like a high voice, but they do manly jobs. Or they're just tomboys. Is that what? Yeah, we used to have tomboys back in the day. Okay. I'm picking up a lot of different energy here. So let's find out about the Star Reverse and the Page of Cups. Whoa. That's spiritual too. They could be pregnant. They could sacrifice children. This spirit might ask, this spirit asked for sacrifice from this person, and this person obliges. The Hermit. So the Hermit is like next month, September, and the South Node, remember we discussed that today, the South Node is in, and okay, so we're going into the 9th month, and we're in the 9 year, and the Hermit is the 9. Thank you for coming, Hermit. Okay, so this person studies you. This person could go both ways. Maybe they like both. Maybe they don't have, yeah. 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, they work. They're working. What are they working at, Spirit? Okay, let's look at this High Priestess. I mean, not the High Priestess. This Empress reversed. Oh, this is not a High Priestess. This is, no, this is the, who is the High Priestess, right? Yeah. Upright, reversed. Track with me, track with me. Let's see. We're going to get interrupted. I just feel it. All right, so let's see about this High Priestess reversed, Spirit. 9 of Swords. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, they turned a King of Cups reversed or shit, because this guy's now falling. Oh, yikes. Let me just get one more and I will show you what I see. Yeah, it looks like they did turn a King of Cups reversed, and this King of Cups reversed is now in regret. Queen of Pentacles, because they went after a Queen of Pentacles, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn perhaps. But this High Priestess reversed can't sleep. She's getting haunted at night. Spirits are coming. So she's got really choppy sleep. And the masculine, who we saw right now, the King of Cups, who was upright, is in regret. 5 of Cups. So this same masculine is coming to you, or this could be their backstory. They're in a 10 of Wands. Okay, and you, yeah, you're in another cycle. So this is an old dude. This guy belongs here. You're in another, oh no, they're not, they're behind you. Oh shit, they're lost in the sauce in another cycle. They didn't make it to the next cycle. And it's because of spirit. Oh my God, it's because of spirit. They didn't, now they're hermiting their energy. They're being guided to hermit their energy. It's like spirit talks to them too, right? And tries to help them. But they're sad, you know? They're not going to God. Maybe they don't believe in God, but they were willing to they were willing to work against you. Okay. I think you're doing well. There's stability, a good foundation. Excuse me, I'm burping. Give me more on this Queen of, this High Priestess reverse. 4 of Cups. Okay, so somebody might have worked with a woman who was a High Priestess reversed. They're stuck. They might have done something to your car. Okay, whatever happened. Okay, it backfired. This is a backfire because they're not in the next cycle and they're having nightmares. Okay, and they're stuck with it. We saw this. They're stuck with the 10 of Swords. And so this person used to be very calm, cool, collected about you. Now they might be very emotional about you. Now they might be not able to control themselves. And they're manipulating. They're trying to manipulate their way out of this. Okay. Everything was working out fine. It looked like everything was going fine. And then it just suddenly took a turn. Probably because, so they have 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands. They have 10-10 energy. But they have to go through cycles. This is in the now, Spirit. Tell me about the wheel with the wheel. So everybody's going where they need to go. Everybody's going to their prospective places. They're turning the wheel of fortune for themselves by being very manipulative during this time. You are turning the wheel and Spirit's helping you out moving forward with force, with momentum. So you have Spirit backing you up with this, with the wheel of fortune for the divine feminine. The masculine, they're stuck in a cycle they may have to repeat. This is a short cycle that's a long cycle. Like they're moving in the wrong direction. That's all it seems like. They're moving in the wrong direction. What are these two? 3 of Cups. There's 3 women involved. And the Chariot. And this time the masculine's in control of the Chariot. I love how these cards are playing out. So it looks like they're turning the wheel, but it looks like they're influenced by these 3 people, or they're very much into society and groups. Yeah, they might be in a cult of lesbians or you know, whatever. Queen of Swords. Women who are emotionally unavailable to men. But they're sexually available, perhaps. They're just emotionally unavailable. And these are because they have mommy issues. Queen of Wands. These women could be very attractive, seductive, vivacious, and they can hit it and quit it for hours and hours on end. Look at this. They know about the wand. They sure know how to handle a wand. Okay, Spirit. I don't even want to go more into that. These people are in a cult. They have like sex because look, that's the Hierophant reverse. Let's talk about sex. The 4 of Pentacles. Now their money is stuck right now because maybe the little whorehouse in Texas is closed down or something. This is a very, very masculine energy. Okay, they love all that. You know, it balances them off. I mean, who doesn't love an orgy here or there? Okay, let's go into some more clarity, Spirit, if you can clarify some of this. We might have to do part 2 because this is nuts. Tell me more about the, tell me about the ancient, oh, here we have it. Tell me about the ancient High Priestess here. Who is she in her past life? What's she doing here? Why is she here? Following my collective, chasing them down. Or this could just be a whole cult if you have your own platform or you're an influencer of some way, because they're hunting everyone. 6 of Swords. Damn. It's a lot of women. Look at that. So these women work together. They're with the they do negative things. Wow. The hell? Oh, that turned around. 10 of Cups. Oh God, look at this. They have fun and under the sun. I can't. Why is this here? I mean, 2 of Cups. They're trying to stop somebody coming from you. They're doing work. Okay, so they're doing all this sexual work to stop your connection, to stop this beautiful love that's coming in, where you're going to have emotional fulfillment. So you might have been going out with a man who was involved with a cult who could do this kind of work. Or they were associated with a High Priestess reversed who could do this kind of work because you rejected them. Okay? Oh, and they want you. They're sending you to have... I thought it was them, but there's a woman here. But I'm not having nightmares, okay? So it's not working because I'm not having nightmares. They're trying to send a spirit towards you. Okay? You're just balanced, doing your own thing. You're authentically you. And they're trying to send a spirit your way to attach to you. So these are people who see your light. Give me more information on this. The moon, exactly. So right now with the new moon in Virgo, they're working for detainment of your 2 of Cups. All right, we're going to have to get going. I don't want to get into this because this is quite heavy. This King of Cups is involved. His lovers, yeah, he's involved. Oh my God, he's put his 2 cents in there. He knows, he's aware, he's not blind by it. God, this is crazy. The Sun reversed. So this King of Cups didn't have a very good role father. I can't even talk. It's kind of freaking me out. All right, let's see here about... Somebody has freckles. I think I want to find out about the star reversed. Because you're the Empress. Unhealthy habits. Yeah, no shit. Oh my God, it got real dark. In pain, final healing, and deeper connection to the self. In pain. Deceit. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections. Lies, deception, fraud. This person's in grief. Skin condition. Their skin's breaking out. They're very skinny now. All right, Spirit, thank you for these messages. Or this just could be a skinny person. I don't know. Maybe their ego got in the way. Beyond the facade of ego lies the depths of truth, character, arrogance, pride, and vanity. So that's why they need a lot of attention. Okay? And they went towards a Queen of Wands who's like them. Or they might, this masculine might be in their feminine energies. They might have a lot of fire, not just water. Because it depends on the year that you're born. The element falls on that with the Chinese astrology. Light skin was reversed. This is a dark-skinned person? For some of you, it's a dark-skinned person. Or it's another culture. Another, yeah. Obsession. Release the chains of thoughts and free your mind. What the hell? These people. Okay, we're going to try to see if I can use the witch deck. I just want to still continue with tarot. Okay, so just tell me about more of the star reverse. Yeah, they want to send you a 10 of swords. Somebody, It's almost like somebody's hiding out because they can't get out. And they're Scorpio of all the water signs. Shit. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're still in their Knight of Wands energy. So they're having fun, under the sun. Everybody has free will. And this might be the year of the rabbit. They just might be very horny. It might be year of the goat. You know, Capricorn's up there. All right, so let's see. 8 of Swords. But, while they're out there with their ding-a-ling, enjoying everything, they want you stuck. And they want you, so they throw this magic for you to stay stuck. Because you're not that type of girl. You ain't going to be twerking, jerking out there for everyone to see. And that's what they're doing. That's why they're doing it. So it's not that you're under judgment. Yeah, it's not that you're under judgment. It's that Spirit sees everything, and you can't put divine feminine in that energy. But this person here, the death and the 10 of Swords. So this person's it's not fun anymore. Okay, stop being fun. They're getting haunted. Maybe your ancestors are haunting these people. Ace of Wands. Okay, you're moving forward with your passion. It doesn't stop you that they can be, getting down with everyone, HIV in town. It doesn't matter to you because you have a lot of vision. You're focused for something here. You might be a musician, you're a conductor of music. Music is like an orchestra. Life is like an orchestra to you. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. You don't let things really influence you that way. Like, you got over it now. I mean, not that you're cold-hearted like them, but yeah, you're creating your own things. And you have options. You've opened up the doors for opportunities for yourself. Because as much as they wanted you stuck, they weren't really quite able to keep you because you're not in their life either. The Hermit, yeah, you hermited your energy, and you're going to reap the rewards in the month of September. From now, I mean, it's been go time. And if you haven't been doing the work, and this work doesn't start like today or yesterday, it started like in 2012 for me. But like for others, it's, from 2012, 2017, 18, everything. So you meditate and you're manifesting. And this person is gonna really pretty much do a cycle of Karma Sutra. Karma Sutra all the way, baby. Yeah, they're gonna learn there's a lot of positions. So they're probably gonna study the book. Or I don't know. I mean, I don't think like living life, like the normal type of life that you would go for would be like you two didn't get along in that way. But this person's evil because they wanted you stuck. See, this person, like, they can't upset other people. They got complacency. They can't upset their parents or whoever. Like, they can't make any choices because it would upset somebody and they would be so disappointed in them and they couldn't handle that. They can't stand up. They don't have cojones. Yeah, they feel guilty. They're a drinker. Oh, maybe their mother was a drinker. Or maybe they got really influenced by their mother, who's living unconsciously by their own agenda. Maybe the mother's light skin. Anticipating. Yeah, this person can just like put a band-aid over stuff. They've been damaged. They have a closed heart. They do not want to heal. Okay? And they want to hurt. They want to hurt you for moving on. And why couldn't you stay complacent? Or why couldn't you chase them? Like, all these people here that they go chasing, all these people, they don't have to chase them. They're all coming to them. So that they don't understand why you can't show yourself like before. Yeah, you hold the keys because you recovered your dignity, man. You picked it up from the floor and walked away. When you met this person, you dusted off and you said, okay, people have free will. Be free, but you don't have to join them. Yeah, you had to isolate yourself, and now this person feels isolated. I don't know. I guess they feel isolated. I mean, how can you feel isolated when you have all these naked bodies to contend with? Really. They're very much unconscious. Yeah. You're living your miracle life, okay? It's a miracle that you got away from this energy. They went after you. They threw spiritual work at you, okay? You were unaware of this. You were not aware, but you're so sensitive or you're so protected, okay? You're one of the chosen, so you're not gonna, yeah. And you have a quest, which you haven't even finished, and you were on your way to your quest when they saw you, and they said, hey, that's the star. Let's attack the star. And that's why now they have a heavy burden. That's why they have a heavy burden. Okay, let's get some more cards real quick and see if we can wrap this up. I've been given some time, the gift of time. So it took time for you to recover. Time has come and passed, and they could have come and apologized. Instead, they kept throwing work and saying, no, let's keep throwing her back in the astral cage. Success. Friendship. Okay, friendship's been coming in a lot today. So this person probably wants to be friends with you still. This might have been a friend. This might have been a feminine friend. All right, tell me. Okay, worry. Somebody's worried and you need to have patience. Somebody's worried because they're worried you're getting closer to finding out what their fake ass is like and who they actually are, and they cannot, back it out. They can't back out of it. They were going to be discovered. Adversity, that brings a lot of anxiety to someone. They don't, they're going to be mumbling. They don't know what to say. They're going to look like a fool because they have no explanation for why they attacked you, because they had no reason. Their pride. This person just wanted to see you down and out because what? You rejected them. They feel rejected. When they left you and to go have sex in a coven. Some of them could have had, their best friend could have been, it could have been like all the people fucking around them, they were fucking. Envy and fear. So they had too much envy and fear to tell you the truth. Okay, because you're too enlightened. That just stuck to my hand. Yeah, you're very joyful and jolly and light. You're God's child. You don't have these scars on your heart. You don't have these anxieties to get past. You just healed. You hold the keys, okay? This is the magician, okay? The magician is Gemini energy, and everything is there. The sword, the pentacle, the fire, the earth. And you have everything in your toolbox to create from there and become who you need to become. And love is coming, and so is success, because energy has a fluency and has a frequency, and this is the frequency that you carry. Joy with miracle and success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. You're loving, you heal through love, okay? These people want you defensive and fear all the time because that lowers your energy, and then they can manipulate you, and then they can attack you more. And all they have to do is bring you down a couple notches, and then they gangbang and jump you. Remember the gangs, they jump you because they're like, oh, before they change their mind, let's jump them. No, or like, this is how they are. So this is the fruits of God in our lives produce love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Bingo. They have absolutely zero self-control. That's a Sagittarian trait. Unfortunately, their parents didn't have it. Their father didn't give it to them. They didn't get it. They went and got it from the streets, and they're for the streets. Galatians 5:22. They're for the streets. What can I tell you? Let's see if we get anything more, because we got time. I'm going to cheat a little time. Caterpillar, opportunities around the corner collective. Part of your success. Good foundation. You have protection, because look at, I've never noticed how many darn eyes that is on the cat. Okay, so you have cat eyes. Maybe you might have cat eyes. Oh my goodness. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. So you got rebirth. This person tried to take you under, and maybe they did manage to ding you and hurt you in one way, shape, or form, but you're the phoenix. You regenerated, and something about your destiny, the quest. Oh, look, I put it right here with Orion light. Many masks, the authentic self. this person knew you were going to break down their many masks. They didn't know that it would be your authentic self, but they could see that you were the real deal. Deep, quiet meditation and stillness. So this person's trying to figure out what mask they're going to wear. So they're trying to get into your energy to figure this shit out. No, motherfucker, you ain't going to figure it out. Yeah, because they ain't got no self-worth. Okay? They don't want to work on themselves. They rather meditate and tap into your motherfucking energy. Direction guardian. Yeah. Choose your path. You chose your path. This is somebody who doesn't know themselves and doesn't know where to go, doesn't know up from down, left from right. They probably know left from right because they're not that stupid. Okay, bold step forward. Okay, so this is like you going and stepping into the mysterious, the unknown, and it's scary, but it's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you joy and happiness. It's going to bring in a new union, and you might even get real estate out of it. So, Spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. Oshun is pushing this forward. Okay, we have a lot of this yellow energy here too. So this is about the rivers where they all meet. They all go to the ocean, but they all flow. They all flow into the oceans, okay? Let's see. Woodwives, adaptability. You are so adaptable and you're ready to be a wife. You're ready to be a wife. Hey! Get it, get it, get it. All right, my loves. Let's see. Moon energy here. This is going on with the new moon in Virgo and the south node in Virgo. So they're trying to help people stay in the south node with that Virgo activity. And speaking of the Virgo activity, that would be organizing, planning. Oh, this is such beautiful energy. 22. This is a very unique card, by the way. 22 arcana, because it stops at 21. So you're very unique and you're very magical, and your dreams are going to be coming true. Okay, you're making sure of that, and spirit is behind you making sure of that. Your ancestors are behind you making sure of that. You as a feminine, even if let's say you were raised by your mother, your single mother, or your grandparents, you have a lot of ancestor knowledge. Okay, so just remember those things from your family, because they're very super important to your destiny, your path. Okay, so tap, tap, tap into your root. Okay, into your root chakra. The weekend of September 6th, something's going down. Hope. Hope is always there. I love the rainbows there again. So it like your ancestors, for me, I've learned that if I abuse myself in any of the substances that they had issues with, I'm really insulting my ancestors. And for me, that's the way I look at it. And so now I'm like, I do not want to anger my ancestors like that and insult them, because it's like saying I didn't learn shit from your lives. So now I am more careful and cautious, and abstinence is probably the best thing. For me it is right now. But yeah, divination. Yeah, you guys this is a very prayerful time. You and your ancestors are handing you the keys. These people are under they're going to be going into another cycle that's going to be a heavy ass cycle. Not only one, but 2 cycles back to back. Okay, they don't see this, what they don't see, but they kind of feel it, because here's the 10 of Swords. Like, they're feeling it. And like, people may not be getting their just desserts, but believe me, in due time, things evolve. And you're looking at 10, 10, 10, and 1. You're looking at 31 years perhaps, or just a very long ass cycle. It looks like it's going to end, and then boom, you go into even longer one. So this is not, it's heavy. It's really disgusting energy, and you would definitely want to be out of your mind to go through it, So I don't know if their body's going to survive, but if they go to jail, or if they're isolated or caged up without their substances, these people are really going hard in order to endure, is what I feel. Music has helped you a lot. I did talk about that. Embrace. Okay, so some of you remember your primordial nature. You are a vessel. So this was reversed. So some of you have to get into more nature and going out and being more in your body, or maybe you have to get into meditation, because that's a meditative kind of cross-leg stance. Hidden depths. Man, you got to get deeper. Their spirits are saying, get deeper. If you want to go further, you got to work harder. You got to get deeper. You got to get those roots really well. So you really have to clean house. I like this. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we express what's hidden, we can become free. Oh my God, so you're going to unlock a memory. I love that. Oh my God, I feel like, oh my God, I think it's going to be good. Like, it'll be like a good memory. Emotions are going to flood out. Look at this. You're going to unlock a memory. Maybe music is going to do it. Spirit of air. Yeah, you're going to, so there's going to be a shift in the air. The changes in the wind. Oh my God, Spirit. Okay, so some of us need to ask for help, not be shy. They are ready to help us. Our ancestors, our spirit guides. And something about summer. So by next summer, you'll be in a different place, and maybe your whole world will have changed a great deal regarding where you are at, where you're from right now. So in summer, which is less than a year, introspection, we get that a lot. We get a lot. So you guys have to still continue your introspection. You're still close, but you're not there exactly, because there's something you have to tap into that is a trapped memory, maybe, that helps. Oh, your dreams are going to help. Your dreams are going to help. That's nice. Let's see here. Some of you are very fertile. You can grow. Just keep going. Persistence. Decision. Ooh. And cycles. So you have to learn that. Make your decisions during the cycles that are most beneficial for you. Okay. Full moon, new moon, retrogrades. Don't sign anything. Try not to buy too much electronics at all. Before the retrograde, fix your car so it's running smoothly. Get everything tuned up. Check the wheels. So when you're in the retrograde, because retrogrades are anything to do with mechanical things, communication. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, the cycles. I'm not necessarily trying to give you all this info, but so black cohosh, darkness. So many of my collective, like older, more mature women, and oh God, I don't want to get into that. Please, not yet. Ancient wisdom. So since you're older, you have a lot of ancient wisdom which needs to be handed down to the younger generations, and the younger generations will embrace it. But this has to do with you transmuting this hidden knowledge for them to keep going into the next millennial. And oh my God, this is heavy. All right. Ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom. And again, the mystery. This deck has a mystery as well, which is so funny, because that's all we've been saying, mystery for the last 2 days. Lastly, let me do my mushroom deck. My mushroom deck. All right, let's get this going. I will leave you with the mushroom deck. We got the blue, no, indigo. Yeah, indigo cap, true colors. So Archangel Michael's protecting us, and all right, so let's just get a couple cards here. Expanded awareness. So you're gonna, so this hidden knowledge is gonna bring expanded awareness, of course. So you're gonna be able to have more definition of where you're going, what you're doing, and your feminine nature, like your roots, what you're meant to do, your destiny, your fate. Stagnation. Right now, I would say, yeah, you've been stagnant. Something was trying to keep you blocked because of the deception. Exactly. Look at all this pink. This is all about the divine feminine helping. So this is a lot of Venusian energy. Maybe this is what's happening. Like, the older women are getting older, and they're trying to prepare and get things in order, get paperwork, get things, because, there will be something going on where they pass over. Adapt, to adapt, to restore. Introspection again. So divine feminine does represent yin, okay? So the masculine is yang, which is a phallic symbol. Everyone can see it. The divine feminine is yin. She's the moon. So masculine is yang, sun. feminine is yin, and she's mysterious. When a baby's in her belly, you can't see what's happening. You don't even know if she's pregnant or not in some cases. So she's the yin, she's the mystery. So this has to do all with the feminine, the divine feminine developing themselves, making the decisions, moving on to the next generation, breaking those curses, not being silent anymore, not taking it with the masculine and what they're doing to them. Damn, did I say that? Purpose and judgment. So your own people are putting you under judgment. So you watch your dreams. Dreams are revealing a lot right now. If you're Pisces, okay, and if not, you're getting expanded awareness in other ways. But this is really gorgeous, beautiful energy. So thank you so much. I hope this has helped in any way, shape, or form. I appreciate you. And please take the time to take the choice to hit that the subscribe or the like button. I leave you adieu. Have a great day, evening, night, whenever you see this. And thank you for watching. Take care.